I've always been a confident kid, but at the same time, I've been incredibly shy and nervous. At different times, same day. One minute I'd be extremely confident, next minute I would be in a little shell and I wouldn't be engaging in the conversation. If you were to ask any of my family how they would describe me, they would say that I would talk to anyone and that I'm an incredibly confident kid, so I was, and that you couldn't keep me away from talking. But the other side that they didn't know was that I would fall into a shell if I was uncomfortable or I wouldn't be confident most of the time. So this video is going to redefine confidence. Quiet strength or loud ego? Which is better? Because both of them are kind of the same, but also different, right? And what is confidence and why should you have it? Well, I believe confidence is the greatest skill you can learn on your self-improvement journey. And at the end of this video, I'm going to give you a book to read to get on top of it as well, right? So, confidence. I believe confidence and discipline go hand in hand. Why do I think that? Because if you're confident in yourself, that means that you know you're going to do something. Discipline is the art of doing the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. So if you don't feel like recording this YouTube video and you still do it, that's discipline. But you won't be disciplined if you don't trust your own word. It's very interesting, right? Very, very interesting. You will not trust yourself, or you will not do it if you do not trust your own word. So how can you trust your own word? Being confident in yourself, right? Have you ever sat there and thought about who you can rely on as a person? I bet I'll give you a minute to think about it. And while you think, I'll just hum. So, when you were thinking about who you could rely on as a person, did you think about yourself? Probably not. Why? Why didn't you think about yourself? Because truly, you are the only person you can rely on in life. Did you know that? Bet you didn't. People are going to come and go out of your life all the time, right? But you'll always have yourself. Always. No matter what, you will always have yourself. It is that simple, to be quite honest with you, right? So, why not be confident in yourself, in your own ability to do things? Because with confidence, I mean confident in yourself, there's many different things. So you're going to trust your own words, so you're not going to look for external validation. You're not going to feel the need to go to someone. If you don't have anyone to turn to, you're going to feel very lost if you can't trust your own word and judge based on your own instincts what you shouldn't be doing or how to handle a certain situation, right? So, why can't you rely on yourself? Well, it's because you tell yourself that you're not going to snooze your alarm in the morning and then you snooze it. You tell yourself that you're not going to skip the gym this week, but you do. You tell yourself you're not going to cheat on your diet, but you still do it anyway, right? You tell yourself, I am not going to fap tonight, and you fap tonight. You tell yourself you're going to sit down and do that homework and you don't do it. So how can you trust your own word? How can you trust yourself? How are you supposed to believe yourself? If your friend was to tell you all these great things he was going to do, like the list I named out, and he didn't do any of them, would you trust him? No. So why aren't you showing up for yourself? Not many people are thinking about that, are they? Exactly. And if you do, you're going to be ahead of everybody else. So how can you become confident? Well, let's start with what confidence isn't. Alex Hormozy has a famous quote, which he says, confidence. You don't become confident by shouting affirmations at yourself in the mirror, but by having a stack of undeniable proof that you are who you say you are. Outwork your self-doubt. Simple. Simple, simple, simple. It is so simple. Right? It really is that simple. Have a habit tracker. Make your habit tracker. Wake up, right? Wake up at 6 a.m. Make bed. Brush teeth. Put simple habits that you should be doing. So on your habit tracker, you should have wake up at 6 a.m. and then wake up at 6 a.m. Make bed. So make your bed. Brush your teeth twice a day. Have these type of things. Drink 4 liters of water. And watch yourself tick them off every single day. Now you're building up that stack of proof, and you can progressively overload it over time. And then eventually you'll get to a stage where what you're looking to do is record 10 YouTube videos in one sitting. And you're going to do it because you're a man of your word. It all overlaps. Being a man of your word. Trusting your own opinion. Becoming confident. And then you're going to start building confidence because you do what you say you're going to do. You're a person who does what they say they're going to do. You're confident in yourself. You're confident in your ability. And it's going to bring it out into the world, this confidence. It's really that easy, to be honest with you. So, should you have a loud ego when you're confident, or should you be more quiet and conservative and not let other people know? Well, what should you do? That's up to you. Are you introverted or are you extroverted? Are you happy being introverted? Are you happy being an extrovert? All of these play a huge role in what you decide to eventually do. Like, there's times where I'm going to be loud and I'm going to be very egotistical. But there's times I'm going to sit back, shut my mouth, and observe. You can mix it around, or you can choose one or the other. Doesn't really matter. You just do you. What works best for you to do? Leave you with this quote. You don't become confident by shouting affirmations at yourself in the mirror, but by having a stack of undeniable proof that you are who you say you are. Outwork your self-doubt. And there's a book, I don't have it, I haven't read it, but I do trust this person's word. It's How to Be Confident by James Smith. Just look it up. One sec, I'll look it up for you. Yeah. So How to Be Confident by James Smith is the exact title. And it appears that you can get it on eSense for €14 or Amazon for €6. £5. There we go. And then after, I'd recommend you read Mastery by Robert Greene. Just remember, the only thing that is doing the thing is doing the thing.